Scooby Doo!
What's the Scooby Doo? We're coming after you. We're gonna solve that mystery. I see you.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Daily Reacts TV here, back at it again with another movie review for you guys. And today I wanted to review this film later on, but I couldn't because Ghostbusters and my Ghostbusters review was supposed to happen today, but we decided not to do the live reaction on Saturday. So, you know, it wasn't easy to, I think I'm going to do it tonight after this video or tomorrow night. It depends. We're going to pick it up with Thomas or RangerNet and Theme Park Hogwarts. But I really wanted to do this review, and if my voice sounds a little bit crap right now, it's because it was from all the yelling and all the videos I've been doing. So yes, I'm going to watch my mouth this time and tone down my tone a little bit. But if I have to raise up because of the music in the background, you know. But yes, you heard the music, you're hearing the music, you're watching, you know what it is. Scooby Doo from 2002. I am really excited to finally review this film. And I have some water. I have you guys, so let's get into it. So the story for Scooby Doo from 2002 follows up where the gang solved their one mystery, and Daphne thinks she's a damsel in distress. Velma always, you know, thinks that she gets picked slacks from Fred. Fred's just this model son of a beehive who likes to sign autographs, and then Shaggy and Scooby are just Shaggy and Scooby, you know. But one day they decided to quit and break up Mystery Inc. So basically, they haven't been involved until 2 years later. 2 years later, this guy calls Shaggy and Scooby and the rest of the gang to come in and help him with to solve a mystery in Spooky Island. So Shaggy and Scooby and the gang goes in, tries to solve this mystery with the in Spooky Island, but realize that their arch nemesis was the person they worked with in the past. So let's be honest, I love Scooby Doo as a kid. I think Scooby Doo was a good addition to cartoons I watched as a kid. I watched What's New Scooby Doo, Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated. So this movie was not new to me. I watched this all the time as a kid with my cousin Ethan, with my mom and my Uncle Woody, and all that. So we have the DVD. I still have it to this very day. Look, I still have it, you know? One of the best movies as a kid. And what makes it even more funny is that James Gunn wrote the script, did the screenplay for this. And I was like, oh my god, are you serious, man? That is hilarious, you know? So, basically, you know, I haven't seen this movie since I was a kid. Like with Shrek, Toy Story, Harry Potter, you know, I haven't seen this since I was a kid. So I basically, Bug-A-Pillar, my favorite YouTuber, one of my favorite movie commentary guys, watched the movie and just made me realize, like, wow, I want to rewatch it now. So I got my movie out of the shelf. I watched it last night before going to bed, and let me be honest, it was the best movie, like, best decision to watch a movie like this by far. It was one of the best experiences I have ever watched, and it still got enjoyment out of me. I don't know if it's my kid's side that always comes into these movies whenever I rewatch some of these movies, but it was phenomenal. First of all, the best thing about this film is the Mystery Inc. gang. Let's start with Shaggy and Scooby. Matthew Lillard as Shaggy, he's fantastic as Shaggy. No one else can play Shaggy. I know the dude who played Shaggy in Scoob, he wasn't that good. He wasn't the Shaggy that I loved. Yes, there will be a rant video coming soon for that movie when another Scooby Doo movie comes, because I think I'm only going to review this one for now until I get new other reviews, like for Ghostbusters. And you know, it just Matthew Lillard fits the role as Shaggy, and Scooby. Scooby's just the dog. He even though the CGI is not that perfect, which is the only in the bad, but he was really good. Fred, phenomenal. I thought he was really funny in this movie. I thought they really did really well with this character, because once you watch his movie, he's like always this show off motherfucker. He's always like, you looking good. I always catch the villain by myself and all that, until finally he realized that he wants to make it up to bring back Mystery Inc. And it's just, you know, Daphne. I haven't laughed so dang hard especially now that my throat hurts and from all that yelling from the videos I've done. And her character in this entire film is so funny a few times, and especially a scene I'm gonna play in a sec. But let's just say her character is phenomenal, right? But, you know, Velma! I forgot about Velma. I absolutely love Velma. She was really good. She has some good character development in this film. And it's just that the way they handled her was very well. And I love how they make her character more interesting than any of the other characters we have gotten. Shaggy and Scooby still interesting as hell. And Fred and Daphne, you know, it's just, it works. You know, it really works. But it's just kind of hard, you know, to just not relate to this character. You know, just the whole Scooby gang is just like how they do their thing is just good in this film. I love the cast that did this movie; they were really cool. I would have wished they did a third movie, but they didn't do it. Scooby Doo 2 was actually one of my favorite movies. Scooby Doo 2, what was it called? It was the same one as this, but I probably will do a review on that when I don't feel like crap, and I also feel like it, you know? You know. And basically, let's talk about, the monsters. They're good. They're really good, except the CGI, which we're gonna get into, but they were scary. They had, like, good parts of this film, you know? It's all that. Now, there's a scene in this movie, that I'm gonna play right now. Is where Shaggy and Scooby made up because they fought in the movie, and I'll explain later on in the review. But it was just so good. I'm just gonna play for it right now.
Raggy? Scooby? Hey, let's run for it. Ooh, I gotta get out of here. I'm a sacrifice. A sacrifice? Dude, that's not a good thing, Scoob. I'm sorry I yelled at you. And I'm really sorry I haven't been a very good friend since we got here. But listen to me, bro. You gotta trust me now.
You don't trust me.
I do trust you, Scoob. Now look. Who's your best buddy?
Raggy?
That's right. And who's my best buddy in the whole wide world?
Scooby Doo?
That's right, Scoob. You are. We're like two chippy peas in a far out pod, man. And best buddies, they trust each other. So let's do what we do best. Let's run out of here, screaming in fear, like a couple of lunatics, okay?
Okay.
On the count of let's make...
That entire scene made me go like, wow, how good this friendship dynamic is. It works so well with this film that you guys cannot, like, I could not forget it. That's how good the film is. That's how good they develop these characters. And the main villain, Scrappy Doo. He was terrorizing in this film. He was very well done in this film. Has he ever been in the Scooby Doo cartoons, which we are gonna watch on a live stream? Scooby Doo, Werewolf, Scooby Doo School. Like, you get the point. Like, this movie has really affected me more than Scoob did. But Scooby Doo 2 really affected me. So maybe I'll do Scooby Doo 2 as well. It depends if I want to do it in this month or next month. It depends, you know. But what a good film this was. And just seeing the dynamic. And of course, seeing Mystery Inc. go back together after 2 years and noticing that the problems they had, they don't have anymore. They have a better way to continue Mystery Inc. and also solve this mystery and save the entire planet. That's what made this movie so special. What made the movie so good is that they worked very hard to keep up the characters what they do. And it's not that easy. Trust me, it's not that easy to say, hey, look, I'm sorry, man. Do you want to, like, I want us to be friends again and not break everything we had before. You know, it was like that. It was like that with me and Olivia. And I felt that dynamic between Shaggy and Scooby, even though it's not really a love connection, like love connection. But it's like that with me and Olivia, where I try to make it up to Olivia every time. And she, you know, she doesn't just crawl back to me. She forgives me and know that I still love her, you know. That's the best thing I could say about this movie. Or, like, another excuse was a friend, Will Avery. I hope it's okay, Will, if you're watching this. I know pretty sure you're going to watch this video. But Will Avery, we used to get in fights a lot in elementary school. And we barely talk now because he's graduating and he's normal and I'm not, but I'm here in Florida. But we used to fight a lot back in elementary school, and it was like that, how Shaggy and Scooby were. And it works very well in this film as it has ever been in any other film. Let's talk about the story, the comedy, and a little bit of the drama. The story is far out amazing. It's a good story, has great character, like good story to get to the main event, you know, it just works, you know. Second is the comedy. I really like the comedy in this movie. It's funny, really entertaining, and it has just the best comedy from Shaggy and Scooby, most definitely. And of course, let's talk about the drama. We have a lot of drama in this film, like I said. They quit, you know, Shaggy and Scooby's trying everything they can to get the team back together because it's not the same not having Mystery Inc. together anymore. It works like that. That's how the dynamic works in this film. And just the drama in general is just, it fits to the story, it fits to what they have to do in this film, and it made them go back together. And I highly like that, you know. And, yeah. But unfortunately, I do have one problem. One problem with Scooby Doo, and that is the monsters CGI. It didn't look good. It just didn't look entertaining. It just looked cheap, you know, and it just didn't really fix the things we had for the monsters. I'm pretty sure they don't look better in Scooby Doo 2, but hey, it's better than watching it again. It's better watching these two movies again and reliving your childhood, right? I mean, it's kind of hard, you know, but the monsters, they just don't look good in the CGI. And another thing I have in the bad, I have like 3 bads. Another thing in the bad is the reveal that Scrappy Doo was the villain. And I felt that was like fastly paced, like, okay, we're going to rush the script. Okay, we got it done. Like, I thought that was rushed, and we just didn't get the development what we needed to. Because honestly, I knew it was Scrappy. Even though as an adult, I'm like, okay, it's Scrappy Doo, it's obvious, but, you know. And then the final problem with the film is that the beginning trying to drag down a little bit with them trying to get back together, and it just dragged down, like, a little slow, and it needs to be, like, picks up the pace a few times, you know. And I guess my final problem is Shaggy and Mary Jane. I didn't feel the love connection. I felt like the love connection was forced, and it wasn't really, you know, well handled. But those are all the problems I had with Scooby Doo 2002. And I gotta say, before I get to my score, I highly request you guys get it. If you have a copy, if you don't, go and watch Scooby Doo. Even if it's playing in your theater, go watch it. It's a good movie, and I highly request you see it. And that is why I'm giving Scooby Doo a 7 out of 10. It's still enjoyable. It still has its great moments, and still had the good story and character development we need from other Scooby-Doo properties. Especially those 2 other live-action Scooby-Doo movies, and the one I will never watch. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I want to know what you guys think of Scooby-Doo 2002. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you absolutely love it more than I did? You tell me in the comments below. As always, smack the like button, also push the red button, which is subscribe. Turn on your notification if you notify video I make. Also go in the links in the description to my gaming channel, my 3rd channel, my 4th channel, and my Discord server. And as always, I'm Daily Reacts. Take care.
Man, Spooky Island finally came through with its all-you-can-eat deal. And there's nobody I'd rather gorge myself with than you, Scooby-Doo.
My best friend.
You're my best friend, buddy. You're beautiful like a beautiful piece of pizza. Zoinks! Them peppers is like hot.
Wimp.
Wimp, oh, you think you can handle it? Why don't you put your mouth where your mouth is?
No. Okay. Hello.
Scooby-Doo, you feeling okay?
Oh no!
like how that tastes, man.
Delicious.
Well, garçon, let's get 2 more. On the count of 3. 1,
2,